Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyce Anyanwu. I'm a YouTuber based in Germany, a mother of two boys and a healthcare workers. For my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys. May God Almighty bless you. Today we are going to be talking about what to do so that your children should not be taken away by German government. How to take care of them, what to do, what to notice. So let's start. That will take me to 3 points, and I will be talking on those points. Please, if you see me looking down, I have a book that I jotted some things here. So that takes us to point 1. Children are the holder basic rights. That means that your child you have to respect his rights. You have to protect him and promote him. For example, there are some children that maybe they tell you that mama or the papa, I don't want to do this thing, or I cannot do it. You will say no, you will do it. It's your that is that child right. That's what you want. He say you will do it. No, you have to respect his decision. You have to respect his rights. That is very, very important, because if that child becomes sad and angry and it leads to his school, and let me tell you one thing in this country, children don't call police for their parents. Children don't go to welfare office, youth welfare office for their children. Everything starts in school. When you offend your child at home and he became sad, he will go to school, and when he's sad in the school, the teacher will notice it, and he will call the child. He will ask the child, even though the child don't want to say anything, the teacher will make sure that he will force words out of the child's mouth. Please respect their rights. There is some time children will say, this is what I want to be like. For example, to learn a skill. Some people will say, mostly we blacks, I want my child to be a doctor. I want my child to be a footballer. I want my child to be wanting doctor or that. Have you asked that child if he has that interest? Have you asked that child if that is what he really wants? Please, we have to respect their rights. Very, very important. Don't force them to do what they don't want to do. The second one is to protect your child. Everybody know what it means to protect your child, your children. You protect your children in the sense that, for example, sometimes things will happen. There is a story I want to tell you guys. There's a guy I met once. So that guy was telling me that she did not grow up with her mother. So there's one thing happened one time, and the friend, I don't know what they did. It's a long story. It's a long time something. So when they call police, so when police came, they went to the other guy house, and the guy now brought them to his own house. So when the police came, and suddenly the other guy mother, and according to the person that was telling me this story, he said, and it was the other guy that did that thing, but because the mother was there, the mother protected that his child. He came out and said, no, I know my child cannot do that. But him, that the mother is not there, nobody came out to protect him. Nobody talks for him. They have to take him away. So that comes to this point. You have to protect your child. It's not everything your child does and you say, go, he's the one, take him away. No. Even though you know that it's that child that did that thing, try to protect him first. So please, 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 you guys should take note of all these things, because these things are the things that cause German government to take our children from us. It's our responsibility to take care of our children, to protect them, to promote them. For example, this we Africans, sometimes a child will go to school, maybe if you, for example, will be third position, and you will ask the child, those ones that took first position, are they not children? Are they not people like they? How many head they have? Are you not in the same class? No. You encourage that child, you motivate him, so that you appreciate that third position that he took, so that next time he will try to put more effort. Not for him bullying, not for you bullying the child. The child will not, he will be afraid. And you know what is the meaning of fear? When a child has that fear, he cannot concentrate anymore. So please take note. That will take us to the second, to the 2 points. The best interest of a child must be taken into account in appropriate manners. Okay, your child, the everything, all of us, we have children. There's some parents that don't even notice what is the interest of their children. They don't even want to listen to that child, even though the child bring idea. They don't want to notice how he's playing, the kind of friends he's keeping, to know if this child, what does this child really want? What is she or her interest? Please, that will take me. I will try to make like 4 points under this topic, under this basic interest of your child should be taken into account in appropriate manners. Number one tip I will give to you guys is observe how they play. Observe how your children play. Sometimes children, most of this time they will watch television, they will watch YouTube, and they start practicing nonsense. Please, you have to observe them when they are playing. Look the kind of play they play. Watch the kind of play they play. Don't, because of you just sit down there and forget about, say, they are watching YouTube and they are there. You watch them and you find out what they are doing. Then the second part is listening to them. A lot of us, we don't listen to our children. What are you talking? I beg, come up for here. What you dey talk, sef? Wetin this one? No, this one na small pikin na. This one na pikin na. This one na child na. But sometimes we learn also from our children. We know that we are adults, but sometimes we have to listen to them. Listen to, for example, your child can come back home and somebody is bullying him. I've seen a lot of stories like that. Maybe in school, at last, the child end up dying. You watch your child, you watch your children. There's no how that the child will be bullied or something happen to the child. His attitude, his mood will change. Even though you don't say it to you, it will change. So you notice that child and you watch him and you listen, try to interview that child. That is why you see they are so close to their teacher in school than even most of the parents. Because their teacher know how to handle them. They know how to peg them. And they will talk, they will say what they want, what they want to say. Your children have to be your main priority. Please, listen to your children when they have problems. Listen to them. And that one will take us to the third part. Be open to their ideas. Like I've earlier said, some children, they have what they know what they want. When they bring some ideas, listen to them. Be open to them. Advise them. Let them know that this is not, let them know that if it is good idea, you open to them. If it's bad idea, there's a way you will still talk to them, they will understand. Be friends to your children. You have to just be friends, be close to them. You know what they want, and if it's the one that you can help, you just do it for them. If the one you cannot do, you just try to let them understand that this I cannot do it, because they are your responsibility. Okay. Then the fourth one is that provide them with opportunities. Like in this country, I know that many parents, they make opportunities for their children. Like when a child is up to the age and he want to go to learn a skill, or he want to go, I don't know, just give them, provide them. Some opportunity will come, you say, okay, help your children, provide their needs, help them with their opportunities. When opportunity arrives, you try to showcase your child there. So please do all these things, and you see you will not have problem with your child. So now it will take us to the I think the third part, which says children entitlement to the hearing in front of the law. Okay. Every child has their entitlement. For example, it's our responsibility to provide for our children. It's our responsibility to take care of them. I have seen a lot of we African parents, we don't even know the laws of this country. When we go to work, I don't know, wherever we are working, when we are back, you see a lot of parents, they will just, after eating, they will rush to YouTube to watch Nigerian movies, to watch Nigerian films. They don't even know what is happening in this country. The only thing we blacks know, we want to hear, oh, they have increased child allowances, oh, they are adding money to social. Oh, that is the only thing we know. No, we don't go to current affair. We don't know what is happening, what is we supposed to do, and what we don't supposed to do. Nobody cares. You will say, that one is for German people. Let me tell you something. If your child was born in this country, that child, even though you have stay or you don't have stay, that child have stay or that child don't have stay. If your child was born in this country, one thing you get to know, that child is a German. That child is a German. Anything that happened to that child, government would take that child from you. Even though that child he has papers, they have. One thing I have noticed, in this country, there are three major bodies, that is human being, three major things that that is existing in this country, that Germans don't play with them. First of all, the first one is disabled people. Don't joke with disabled people in this country. Don't try it. They have that purity. They have that entitlement. They have that right. Even in their way they ride that disabled cycle, you park there. If they come there and call police for you, you are on your own. So they don't joke with that people. You don't molest them. You don't talk to them anyhow, because they don't want them to feel bad about their condition. Then the second group of people are children. You don't joke with your children, because they listen to them first. Even though in the law court, they list, even in when your child takes you, for example, something happened and they take you to young welfare office, my dear, Everything you say there, nobody will listen to you. It's that child. They will listen to that child and they will do exactly what that child wants. For example, if your child is taken away from you, and first of all, you go and look for a lawyer, people will go to court. And in that court, if the panel sits, the person they want to hear, except that child is underage, like 1 year to maybe 5 years or 8 years, that he cannot speak it, he don't, that is, it's not, he cannot say his opinion. Then the government will decide for you. It's even better than that child can speak for himself than the one that he cannot speak. The court and the government, they will speak for you. Then that one, to get that child, you will hear piam. I've seen a lot of parents in this country, because of government problem trying to take away their children, they ran away. They took that child and ran away, or they took those children and ran away. Please, my guys, don't allow German government to take away your children. Try to go and read the laws that guides children in Germany. Children are our responsibility. They have right the way you have. The only thing is that you have to direct them to that right path. Because children, when once they are growing, they are trying everything. And please, one thing you get to know, in this country, you don't starve your child. You don't allow that child to wear rags. You don't lock that child in his room. You don't hit that child. That one, when you hit a child, is no for you. There is nothing you can say that they will listen to you. It's even better there's a lot of punishment. That thing that he loves best, you take it away from that child. You ask him to go inside his room. You limit that child from a lot of things that make him or her to be happy than to hit that child. Please, make una no allow them take collect una children or take una pikin, because you see these people, they need a born, they follow career, then they jump, they follow career. Then after their career, they go they look for person pikin where they go collect. They go they look for person pikin where they go take, go spoil them, because then they need a born. And the worst part of it, you see where they keep those children, they are just spoiling, they spoil them. Your pikin, when they smoke for house, you need a drink. But when they carry and reach that place, now then that pikin will learn all kind of bad thing. For me, I feel that is wickedness. Because you cannot give everything a child wants. You cannot give that child everything he wants. So they will put that child there, and from there the child will become wayward. Will start smoking, will start drinking alcohol, will start every evening, will go to one park, they will gather themselves there, and they start practicing nonsense. So please, these children, they pay for them. They pay them for us to take care of them. When time to buy bicycle reach, buy that bicycle for them. Christmas, give am Christmas gift. It's birthday, give am birthday gift. Appreciate your children. Love them. Make them your friends. Because when that child is sad, or you deprive that child from his right or his entitlement, he go carry you go. If he don't reach school, he don't go. They need to look anybody face. They need to laugh for that one. Children for this country, they need to look anybody face. It just be like woman. I was saying about 3 categories people that German don't play with. I mentioned disabled people. I mentioned children, and the third are women. That is why in this country, Even though if you are a woman and you are living with your husband, it's your husband that bought that house, everything. But if you have problem and that woman call police, even though when police come there, even though you as a man, you are right, they will tell you to leave that house first. But it's the woman that caused the problem. It's the woman that was fighting you. It's the woman that... But they will ask you, man, to leave that house for that woman. Here in Germany, they have children home. Government have provide home for children. They have children home, which is Kinderheim. They have Frauheim, which is women home. Then they have disabled home, which is Behinderheim. But I have never seen Männerheim. I have never seen man home, men home. Please, guys, if you don't want German government to take away your children, please follow this guideline and try to read current affairs and try to read laws that cover children in Germany. Not rushing every day to YouTube and be watching Nigerian films. You want to listen to what is going on in Nigeria. Yeah, it's our country, but we are living here. The children are living here. There's one incident that happened one time. So that leads me that I went to that place. And you know what they were telling me? Yeah, we're talking about something. And you know what they told me? They told me that that child is German. That child is not an Africanish. It's not African child. He was born here. They say the parents are Africa, but the child, that's how they used to put it. The parents are Africa, but the child was born in Germany. You know, so them, they don't believe that child, they don't even believe that, at first that child was born in Germany, they don't even believe that that child is Africa. They only tell you that you, as the parent, you are Africa, but that child was born. Die Eltern kommen aus Afrika, aber die Kind hat hier geboren, hat in Deutschland geboren. That's what they will tell you. Even the children themselves, they will tell you that my parents are Africa, but I was born in Germany. So guys, una no let them think una picking from una. People should be reading the current affair and know the laws that cover your child. Protect your child. Let them have their entitlement and listen to their ideas. You know, listen to their ideas. Let them have their right. Respect their right. Respect their decision. You know, observe them, whatever they are doing. So this brings us to the end of this video. Guys, if you have watched up to this time, subscribe to my channel, click at the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Guys, share this video, comment in the comment section, and let's talk. Thank you. God bless you. I will see you in my next video. Bye.